Good day, everyone. I'm Marinel Tamayo, and let's talk about topic 15.1 and 15.2, Lean Operation. My topic is consists of definition of lean and how does lean eliminate waste. First, let's define lean. Lean is defined as the practices of the management to improve their efficiency and effectiveness by eliminating waste. It has two objectives: maximizing the customer value and eliminating waste. It aims to achieve a flow of materials, information on what their customer really want for them to have, serve them in perfect quality and exact quantities when and wherever they need it with the lowest cost as possible. In simple terms, lean is about creating more value for the customers of the company with a possible lowest cost and fewer resources. Now let's jump to the brief history of lean. In the late 1940s, Toyota, Taiichi Ohno and Shigeru Ohno of Toyota put the foundations of lean, and it is begun as lean manufacturing, also known as just-in-time in the mid-90s. It aimed to reduce processes that don't bring value to the product. It has spread and evolved to five basic lean principles and three perspectives of lean. There are many ways that lean can be viewed and defined. It may be a philosophy, a method of learning, a set of tools. First is lean as a philosophical way of working that emphasizes the elimination of waste within the operation process. It involves the principle that anything that is within the operation process that is not useful to the creation of the value for the customers is wasteful and therefore must be eliminated or must be removed in the process. Next is lean is a method of planning and controlling information. It is just concerned with the flow of materials in the operation process and how they manage the flow, how they will control it to achieve the maximization of the customer value and efficiency in the operation process. It aims to achieve the synchronized flow and the elimination of waste. Next is a set of tools that improve operation performance. It is a collection of tools that is used in the improvement of the operation, and as well as techniques in the elimination of waste, it can be termed as lean techniques. This set of tools can help the management or the company to visualize and improve their process, reduce waste, increase efficiency, and deliver maximized value to the customers. Then according to Womack and Jones, there are five lean principles that are considered as a recipe for improving the workplace efficiency. First is define value. The value we're talking here is not about the monetary worth of something. It is the customer needs for a specific product. It is the customer is willing to pay for. Therefore, the company must need to know what the customers need to add value in their product. Next is map the value stream. What is value stream? Value stream is the identification of all the steps and processes that is needed to complete the product or services and delivering them to the customer. It includes all the things, people, actions, and giving the customers need. In this step, the company can now distinguish which brings add value and which does not. Therefore, those does not add value must be eliminated in the flow. Next is create flow. Succeeding elimination of the waste in the second step, it is now need to ensure that the flow must run smoothly in the production process without interruptions and delay. Next is establish full, wherein the full has to ensure the flow by making sure that nothing is made ahead of time. The company need just in time. The work must be filled only if there is a demand for it to lessen and eliminate overproduction. Lastly, and the most important one is seek perfection. At the first four principles, waste are prevented. However, problems may still occur, so there is a need to continually strive for perfection by continuing removing waste as they uncover it. We must always find ways to get to life better each and every day. Now let's jump to topic 15.2 or how does lean eliminate waste. Eliminate waste is the most significant part of lean and it is done in order to the company to become successful. It helps the company to increase the profitability while maximizing the value of the customer. One of the first ways to eliminate waste in lean way is by placing waste into different categories. But first, let's define waste. Waste is any action that does not add value to the customer. It is any unnecessary step in a manufacturing process because it consumes the resources but brings no value. When something brings no value, therefore the customer does not want to pay for it, and therefore it must be eliminated in the process or flow. However, we must consider that not all wasteful activities can be eliminated in the process or flow. The reason is some of the wasteful activities can be a necessity. Waste can be broken down into two categories: the necessary waste and the pure waste. Necessary waste means non-value adding but still necessary to get things done in a quality manner. Pure waste non-value added and non-necessary or not necessary in the production process. There are three causes of waste that should be reduced or eliminated in the flow process. It is in the Japanese term. First is muda, which means wastefulness. It is a waste because it does not add value to the maximization of the customer value. Mura, or unevenness. In the simplest term, it just means lack of consistency. Then muri, or overburden. It is beyond one's power or capacity will result in poor outcome. These three M's in Lian, the muda, mura, muri, are interrelated. Therefore, eliminating one of them will affect one another. Reducing muda can lead to muri. Existence of mura can be as seen as a waste in muda. Also, muri can lead to the breakdown system and it will result in a large amount of muda in muri. In addition, we also need to be familiar in 8 types of waste or 8 lean mudas. It can be remembered using the acronym downtime. The first muda is defect. Efforts caused by rework, craft, and incorrect information. Example, the cup has spilled due to a loose fitting lid. Next is overproduction. Production that is more than needed or before it is needed. Example, more coffee is being brewed than actually needed. Waiting. Wasted time waiting for the next step in the process. Example, waiting shows customers having to wait because the cashier is busy doing something else. Non-utilized talent. Underutilizing people talents, skills, and knowledge. Example, the two workers hanging out instead of taking orders or making drinks. Transportation is any unnecessary movements of products and materials. Example, the delivery person dropping off supplies at the copy station instead of directly to the supply room. Therefore, supplies will have to move multiple times. Inventory. It excess products and materials not being processed. Example, inventory shows excess supplies in the area with overflowing coffee beans and overstocked cups. Motion. It's unnecessary movements by people. Example, barista having to walk to the opposite side of the copy station to retrieve supplies. And lastly, the extra processing. More work or higher quality than is required by the customer. Example, a barista over-decorating the customer's name on the side of the cup instead of using simple writing. The Gemba walk. It's about the manager should go and look to places where the production happened to know the waste. It has 3 important elements: go and see, ask why, and respect the people. The main idea of this is that the manager must go on every level walk around the production process. Kaizen is a Japanese term which means continuous improvement. Its eliminating waste is not a one-time event or a once-in-a-lifetime event. As we know, problem occur in the most unexpected time and place, so there is a need for a continuous monitoring in the streamlined flow and a continuous change in it. Problems may be different, therefore the solutions also can be different. For my last slide, I will drop this quote: if you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. It's important to keep in mind that not everything works in the way we want them to work. It is possible that a problem may still pop up after eliminating it, or risk another unexpected problem may come in, so it's so important to continually monitor them and update the value stream of to assess it. Problems may become different from the previous problem. That is why doing the same thing they did may result to the same problem. Every company must seek continuous improvement or Kaizen in order for it to succeed. And that's it. That's end my report. Thank you. Now let's go to the best practices. Adidas AG keeps running and improving its business strategy to conquer the world. Adidas AG is one of the oldest and largest sportswear manufacturers in Europe. It is founded in Germany and truly a global company. It is made up of people from 100 different nations and also has a business relationship in many countries. The Adidas products include sports shoes, sportswear, and accessories that is related to sport. Adidas is famous with its three stripes logo and believes that they can change people's life by creating innovative sports product in the market. Now let's run through the Adidas purpose. What Adidas do is always rooted in sport. It plays an increasingly significant role in people's lives wherever they are, whether they're playing sport in the field, in the street, or just a fashionista. Adidas' mission is to create and sell the best sports product in the world, the best service, and the best consumer experience in a sustainable way. Adidas' attitude Adidas desire to shape a better future together with their consumer. They see possibility in impossible things because they believe that nothing is impossible. They are very optimistic and they see every possibility in every situation. Now let's jump to the time context. In 2011, Adidas acquired the outdoor specialist 510 and they acquired 13,322 million euros net sales. In 2013, Adidas introduced Energy Boost running shoes, which features a completely new cushioning materials with a combination of the former contradictory benefits of soft and responsive cushioning for a running experience. It gained 15,534 million euros net sales. In 2015, they has this 5-year strategic business plan known as Creating the New and gained net sales of 16,915 million euros. In 2016, Kasper Rosted became the new CEO of Adidas and gained a 19,291 million euros net sales. In 2017, Adidas focused on its core competencies in footwear and apparel, which is the Reebok. It gained 21,218 million euros net sales. In 2018, Adidas celebrates the opening of its new building arena and World of Sports. It is the company expansions in Germany, and they gained 21,915 million euros net sales. In 2019, 23,640 million euros net sales. In 2020, 19,850 844 rather million euros net sales. And 2021, the strategic plan name Own the Game. Well, in the 2020 and the 2021, they had lower net sales because of the COVID pandemic. Now let's go to the brief history background. Did you know that the company name Adidas came from its founder Adolf Adi Dassler? Adidas. Also, Adidas is only started in his mother's laundry room and registered in Bavaria, Germany. Also, in 1924, Rudolf Adi brother joined him in the business but dissolved in 1947 because of some issues and Rudy became Puma and Adi became Adidas, the competitor in the shoe industry. Also, in 1949, Adi Dassler, at the age of 49, registered Adi Dassler Sports Cup fabric. He also registered shoes on to become Adidas Three Stripes and worked with 47 employees in Germany. However, in 1989, Dassler died and Adidas was bought by Taipei, and in 1984, Robert Dave Dreyfus became the new CEO of the Adidas. Under his leadership, he acquired Solomon Group and changed the name of Adidas to Adidas Solomon AG. And imagine that Adidas just started in a washroom and now conquered the world second to Nike. The current situation in the Adidas. Adidas is always rooted in sport, and when we say sports, there is a sneaker. However, there is no quick in the business of the Adidas as they face the challenge and the rapidly changes in the consumer taste and technology, and this results to the difficulty in managing their complex product mix with a high quality, lowest cost, and faster speed delivery. For instance, in 2017, there is an increasing market demand, and in 2018, there is a growing demand requirement for the apparel product in the market in North America. Adidas failed to source the required products from its suppliers, and the Adidas production process became unable to meet the growing demand in the market. Now, how has this Adidas managed its supply chain? How has it evolved in order to meet the consumer demands? How they adopt the digital technology? In the past year, Adidas make it to the second next to Nike. What is the causes of Adidas' success? First is the agile supply chain, wherein Adidas focused to bring supply chain agility and improve efficiency. They keep the customer at the center and make the products available to the customer on time at the right place and cost. Next is the Smart Sheet. It is the new platform of Adidas, an automated platform to manage and track project and allows all projects to be shared and reported in a clear way as it improves the productivity and reduce cost. Lastly, digital marketing strategy or omni-channel strategy. It is through RFID tracking by helping the store associate to inform their consumers about style and sizes availability. Click and collect by allowing customer to buy online and pick up on site. And lastly, shift from store. Now let's jump to the three reasons for the success. First is speed. Adidas provides a good speed in delivering their product to the customer as they believe that they must be the center of everything. They speed things up. Next is open source and cities, where they let the consumers enjoy the participations in the product and focus only on the major cities like London. Lastly, the utilization of employees' talent and relationship with suppliers and workers. They have this good characteristic toward their suppliers and trade them so that they can be more self-sufficient. Also, they work closely with their manager and workers to prevent problems in their supply chain. They also provide training and assist with improving capacity when gap is identified. Now let's move to the three best practices of Adidas. First is Kaizen or the continuous development. It is a continuously working to be more sustainable company wherein they keep changing their strategy which is in line with their current problem. They never stop learning and improving their supply chain, production, and distribution to maximize the consumer value by meeting their demand on time with a high quality product and lowest cost as possible. Next is the customer centralization, wherein Adidas always put their consumer in the center of their company. They work very hard in order to meet the need and the wants of their consumer that is in line with sports. Their strategy creation is always about the maximizing the value of the consumers as they believe that these consumers are the one who will bring profitability and success to their company. And lastly is the good relationship with the suppliers. Adidas had many suppliers, and it's a good thing that they build a good relationship with their suppliers. That helps them a lot to not encounter big issues and challenges in their supply chain. They stay in touch with them as well as with their workers. Building a good relationship is a good investment for every company. They train them well, therefore, they also reduce waste in their company, which is the non-utilization of talent. And that's end my report. Thank you and God bless.